So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Egypt have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé.
Cafu? Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's a chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Bale. And he's let fly. Nouri is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cherki. Nicely weighted ball. And now they can spring out of defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kirkchu. Bale. Look at the space. Bale! He scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for that.
And Owen! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And that's really well manoeuvred. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. And that is a little undercooked. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to play it through. Now it's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? That's a cute ball. And that has been cut short. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some resolute defending there. Nakata. A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Okazaki to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Egypt appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Batistuta gets flagged offside. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Egypt appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, they can break here. Well read, nice interception.
Nepal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. We have already started here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kukçu, just about within shooting range. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it out wide. He's got away. Looking to play him in. And it's Bellingham. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chiellini. Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, he's had a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important...
He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think...
It's Bale! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? Cannavaro. Raya. Baresi. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Ronaldinho! It's a goal! And they are cruising away. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, that's neat.
That's going in strongly.
Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Driving. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Real chance! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Dybala. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Bellingham. Mbappe. Now Ronaldinho. That's good vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Looking for the run. And he's on. And Batistuta! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Rijkaard! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And that is a little undercooked. Takes the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cannavaro. Gabriel. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ronaldinho. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Back to the keeper it goes. Baresi. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gabriel is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And it's Cannavaro. Cannavaro. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ball's gone out of play. And the pass is intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that...
Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nakata is flagged offside. And they're quick to get it back. And can he finish it? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a cute ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Zanetti. De Bruyne. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is De Bruyne. Kukçu.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Adams! And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's in plenty of space here. Dybala could try cutting inside here. Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zanetti.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are sitting. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's rather hopeful. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Chiellini. Nice looking ball. That's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's there to retrieve it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to...
And he shoots! No mistake! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Zanetti. That is good alertness. Dybala. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Zanetti. Dybala. Rijkaard did well to stay calm there. Cleared without complication. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Mbappe. Chance, surely! He's scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nakata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zanetti, and it's De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. Chiellini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the counter is on. Nakata is in a really good position out wide. And it's hoisted clear. And that has been cut short. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Nakata. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. It is a well-worked set piece and a telling header.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Out towards the flank. Nakata looking to run onto it.
Nepal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And this is De Bruyne. He has found the way through. De Bruyne. Batistuta. Dybala. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Dybala. Looking for options for movement.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Bruyne. And he's there to get it away. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Chance! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Dybala. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's De Bruyne. Barcelona finding their passes. Marquinhos getting this one clear.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Chiellini. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Zanetti gets a foot in here. And it's Chiellini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's through here. Takes the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Rijkaard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And it's been taken short. And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Oh, super ball! Barcelona have reclaimed it. Chiellini. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Basten. There's the shot! It's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's heaved it away. Mbappe! Zanetti gets rid without sophistication. He's in a great... Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Gabriel is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Pass is just off target. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes...